Happy Friday! We made it, another week. Yeah, today was a complete whirlwind so far, and it's 11 a.m. I've been up since 5:45 because I had a cleaning gig that I was supposed to do this morning starting at 9 till about noon. Then that got pushed back to start at 9:30, and then at 9:30, as I'm getting ready to head out the door, my boss calls me and tells me they postponed until noon, and that's the time I was supposed to stop because I'm going to the mountains for the weekend. So yeah, there went $115 I was supposed to get to today, which really sucks, but anyways, we pivoted, right? So I did some things on the computer I needed to catch up on. Gives me time to make some more Mosquito Bit tea for my seed starters. Get all my plants watered before we head out. So I'm gonna go do that, get that ready. But also, I don't know, for me, when I start planning and gardening or have homework to do in front of the computer, I just need like my warm cup of tea instead of my coffee. I gave up coffee a few months ago. Yeah, I need a warm cup of tea, but today is Friday and I was wanting my matcha drink. So just thought I would make that with y'all. I'm still trying to get the hang of it because I feel like it's very grassy still. But I've just been tailoring it to what I like. This totally customizable to your guys' flavors and things that you like. But yeah, so I already heated up my water. I filled it up to about here. And then I use this. I think I got this at maybe Costco or on Amazon. Yeah, it's organic, USDA, stamped. 100% Japanese green tea powder. So, and then I also have this spring sunrise ghee that I started using probably about 3 months ago because I'm on an online Ayurveda program, and so many of the students as well as the instructors in our class were raving about this and how good it is for you. And yeah, it's actually really, really tasty. Like, I love butter. I'm probably gonna die of butter abundance or overindulgence, but this is such a great healthy alternative to that, and it smells super yummy. It smells honestly like, you know, when you go to the movie theater and they have that hot, warm butter for your popcorn, this is what it smells like. But this is healthy. And if I remember correctly, what makes this healthier is that it doesn't have that lactose film in it that normal butter does. And so that's like one less thing our body needs to try to digest. So this stuff actually is more digestible. It's really good for our skin. It's moisturizing, all that good stuff. So I put a little bit of that in my matcha. And then I also have this amazing local honey that I've been getting probably like the past year and a half. It's from Boone's Bee Farm. I love it. And then I put a little dash of pure natural vanilla in there too. It just gives it a little extra flavoring and spice to it to sweeten it up some. And then of course I'm going to use some local, I think we get this from Longmont. Yeah, Longmont Dairy Farm whole milk. I just put a very little amount of this because I used to think I was lactose intolerant. I think my stomach's just really sensitive to the type of milk and cheeses. Because with this, I don't get that bubble guts, especially if I just use a very little amount throughout the week. I'm not a big milk fan anyways. Like, I can't stand the taste of it for some reason unless I'm having cookies or a milkshake. And then even then, that's like way too much for me, and most often or not, I get bubble guts, and then I'm making loud, noisy pops throughout the rest of the day. Not into the next day. Yeah, that's fun. So yeah, we're gonna put a little bit of the matcha. I just do less than, I do roughly a teaspoon. Even that might be a little much for a cup. Oh, and I just spilled some. That's great. But that happens. And then I get a little itty bitty teeny bit of ghee. Like that amount. And I'm horrible about measuring, honestly. I just kind of wing it. So here we go. And then not even, I'd say that's not even a full teaspoon of honey. And I will say, I do not buy store-bought honey anymore. I just get it locally because there's so many honeybee farms around here. It's amazing. But yeah, this is like direct from honeybee farms. And I just love supporting the community as well. So, and then I do maybe a couple splashes of that vanilla. Pour that in. And I have this little electric whisk. Now I think overfilled it, but so we might have a bigger mess than I thought. But we'll just do this. It's supposed to get frothy. I don't always have the best luck with that. And I usually overfill my cups anyway. So, I've also sprinkled a little bit of cinnamon or cardamom on this sometimes too. I don't think I'll do that today. Because I have about 45 minutes to get all this done, and then I gotta head in the shower so we can get our butts going to the mountains. Let's see. That tastes good. Maybe a smidge more of sugar. I don't know. It's just like coffee. Do what you want. However, whatever feels good to you. But yeah, I usually try not to use too much sugar because sugar's so bad for you. Usually when I have a lot of sugar, I've noticed, I start breaking out here. Just get super red. That's why I quit coffee, because I can't drink black coffee, or at least not yet. But yeah, I start easily getting really red on my cheeks. It's said to be a pitta thing in my Ayurveda class. I just get really hot-headed and all the heat in my body just travels to my head. That's fun. But after all these years, like, now it makes sense, which is why I love that program so much. So yeah, I'm gonna clean this up. Oh, so about the mosquito bits. This stuff's amazing. I think I discovered this online and looking at reviews probably about 3-4 weeks ago now. I had some seed starters, or they're called snail rolls. That's the method I started using this year. But yeah, I found out I just had an infestation of freaking fungus gnats. Couldn't get rid of them. Didn't know what the hell else to do. I tried mosquito dunks. Turns out that's actually for fruit flies, not fungus gnats. So that was a learning lesson. So yeah, you just put a very small amount of this. Like, I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon into 4 cups of water. I actually cut up one of my the feet to my old stockings, and I just put the teaspoon of mosquito bits. I'll show you what it looks like. Here's what it looks like. It's like little granules. But yeah, I just put that in the sock, tie it up at the ends. Oh, and they also suggest using warm water. It doesn't say that on the packaging, but I read that other people said to use warm water, and so I did that. And I feel like it does kind of dissolve these a little bit more. So yeah, you just let that soak in there for 30 minutes. That's all you need. And then I always bottom hydrate, is that the term? I don't know, I'm still getting all the terminology down, but yeah, it's always, I read it's always best to water from the base of the plants if you can, because when you water from the top, it's really just compacting all the soil and the nutrients. And whereas if you're watering from the bottom, it kind of lets all that air, allows for all that air and the nutrients to soak up as needed. So that's something I learned this week too. So I'm gonna stick with bottom watering as much as I can. But yeah, this stuff, this mosquito bits, it kills mosquitoes within 24 hours. It's amazing, and it made the world of difference. I noticed the day after I had first used this on my seed starters, I think I had like maybe 3 gnats I'd seen floating around or flying around, and then day 2, nothing, no sign of any. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep using this because I just started some more seed snails last weekend. So I'm just using this as a preventative because it's such a pain when you get those. It's, yeah. So yeah, that's all for me today. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and if you have particular matcha tea recipes, please feel free to share because I'm always looking for new ways to try just different ingredients because I get bored real easily with the same recipes. So yeah, just shoot me your recipes or maybe some alternative spins or even some gardening tips. I'm always welcome to hear those out because I'm still very new at this. And we're gonna have a very dry summer, so I'm a little bit concerned, not little, a lot concerned, very much concerned with how that's gonna go. I'm like super scared to put my seed starters outside knowing that it's already like 85 degrees this year here in Colorado. So yeah, there's that. But hopefully we see some snow this weekend in Steamboat Springs. And we get some moisture because it is desperately needed. So have a good one. Take care.